Reckoning 7, and welcome back to Rule the Waves 3 as we continue tangling with the French as Spain. And the world is, well, it's full of invasions. We're currently defending an invasion of Corsica. We are attempting to seize control of Cochin, China, I think it is, over in Southeast Asia. It's been a fairly terse affair in the war in the last couple of months, nothing too decisive. So it was an interesting power dynamic in the minute where we have all the kind of heavy ships in terms of battle cruisers and battleships, whereas the French have all the advantage in fleet because they have carriers and light carriers, and we lost all ours. So yeah, it's been a strange tug of war, but no one's coming out ahead, despite all my desires to wreck their fleet carriers, or to find them in the first place. Okay, we're just going to jump forward with a turn. Another battle in support of land combat, not surprising. Yet again, yeah, the same mishmash is up here. Let's see what actually gets pulled into the fight. Another couple of things we are looking to do as well is also erode their light forces, especially for light cruisers where they do have a significant advantage. Oh boy, this is absolutely rubbish. Right, okay. 2 destroyers. What is the point of this? At night time. I think I'm just gonna run and hide. This is not a good or interesting fight. So do you know what? I'm gonna start straight away. I'm doing a cut. If somehow it gets interesting, I'll bring you back. Otherwise I'll just jump back to the end. Okay, and straight to the end. So yeah, I spent my time just quietly sailing around the sea. The French did find a patrol boat, or find it, at least sank it in the end, one of our supporting forces, but we did get some bomb hits, or some reported bomb hits, off some Zeppelins. And no other winners fans. In fact, we sunk 2 of my corvettes, and we didn't touch them at all. That's frustrating, but there's not a lot I could have done with that. My 2 destroyers certainly were not going to tangle that force. Annoying, but there we go. It has brought something to my attention, which we'll get to in just a minute. So, Italian medium bomber. We're fighting valiantly in Corsica. Good. Don't give it up. You best not give it up. I fought hard for that. Okay, we're building our new destroyer. Fantastic. How much are you going to cost me? How much money do I have? Not that much. If I wanted to do full 12, that's 6,000 a month. That's a lot. I don't have that much money. Can we do just a run of 6, perhaps? I think we can make that work. We will have some more funds freed in a few months as well, but we may lay down another 6 then. Okay, something which brought to my attention is that I don't actually have any planes based in St. Florent, which is probably a massive oversight and something I should have changed as soon as the invasion for Corsica happened. So we do have the capacity for 20. I think I'm just going to grab them from actually, just grab them from Santander, since we're not having much action out there. And let's transfer you to St. Florent. Why I'm adding a French accent. No, I suppose it's Corsica. And let's also expand their base here, so we have a bit more option in future. But I think that will give us a bit better chance to hit some things close in by. And when we expand, I'll bring some fighters as well to do some land-based cap as well. Because we have ships at Cagliari, and we don't have much other one, this one up here. Although, to be honest, these are so close, I think only having one is fine. But yeah, we should definitely have... Oh no, it's Olbia, not... It's the one I'd look at. Olbia? Yeah, we have some Olbia. Okay. Do I want to expand that? I think I will expand it slightly. Let's bring you up to 10. Let's bring you up to 10. And let's actually add a fighter wing. Say 12. What are we up to now? 37. Okay. That's fine. Alright, good. Let's keep going. Aha! Finally, some combat in Southeast Asia. This should just be an auto-resolve because we don't have any ships. Thank you very much. This is the weird Northeast Europe one, which somehow includes the south of France. I think we auto decline this one. Yeah, 719 VP seems steep. Improvement in light force and torpedo warfare, that's good. Oh, improvement in naval aviation, and we've done night ops, that's good. Could help us lower ops losses when coming back at night, although not we have anyone that really has planes. Okay, we're still fighting Kurska. Our garbage lighter number 4, no! Unrest is still 0. Things seem to be going fine. I want to have a look. Are France building any new? Yeah, okay, she's building some new battleships. And another CVL, okay. More heavy cruisers, but that's about it. Fine. This is becoming a long war now. We're just over a 2-year mark. Don't want to go too long, but you know, most of where I always feel like we're so very close, you know. Another coastal raid, which they're just going to automatically win. Which is annoying because it's closing the VP gap here. Ah, here we go. Small engagement. How small? Two destroyers. I mean, these things are just pointless. Right, so we don't have control, so presumably we're going to bump into someone in a minute. There she is. Well, let's just fire torpedoes at her wherever she is. I don't really care. That. You could fire multiple spreads, but I'm okay just firing one. Let's kick them up to squad max. It's close to squad max, and we'll pull away. It's probably a destroyer, yeah. Okay. And I'm not really interested in duking out with my destroyers. I think they're too valuable, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to head for home. Hope that my air fleet causes a slight amount of damage so we claim a victory. In fact, I'm going to go up the coast of Sardinia here just to buy some more time. And there we go. So these are dive bombers from Cagliari approaching enemy ships. And torpedo bombers, I believe those are. I'm claiming 2 hits on a destroyer. And 3 hits on a battleship, which will not be a battleship, but it might be a light cruiser. And 10 more torpedo bombers, that's good. Although if there are lighter ships, harder to hit. Indeed, we're not seeing any messages about torpedoes actually landing. Oh, I missed exactly what type of planes are. It looks like dive bombers come up here. And we've got our airships getting involved. Claiming a hit in a CL. Okay, this is promising. I can take no credit for it, but it's promising. Or more attacks going in, but no more hits. Okay. And we sunk a destroyer, but it gives us a victory. Apparently all these cruiser bomb hits and battleship bomb hits we're claiming were a load of nonsense. But hey, we sunk one, I'll take it. Few VPs and apparently we may retire Amorante Proto due to his unconvincing performance in the run-up to recent battle. So he's been in charge of our Mediterranean station for some time, I believe. And as apologies, Proto, but I think I'm going to take this opportunity to retire you and maybe find someone with a little bit better aptitude for the job. I'm sure we will have a new namesake in the next war. Okay, our standard aerial torpedo is rubbish. Well, I'll happily fix problem. I think it cost me a lot of prestige and a bunch of money. And they're going to give us a destroyer at 10% discount. Sure. The army wants more resources for a great offensive. I'm just going to say no. The reason I'm going to say no is because I don't know if it actually does anything or helps anything. You'd like to think it somehow boosts the land combat stuff, but I've never heard that being the case, so I'm just going to say no. We'll watch as Corsica falls the next turn. Okay, everything seems to be going fine, so I think we'll just keep going forward. Ah, of course. Say, I say no. Can we do it ourselves? We can. Right. Officers, who are my admirals who don't have a job? Anyone that we know? We've got Boeto Negro. It needs a job. Congratulations. I'd like to reassign you to the Mediterranean. Do us proud. Cruiser action. Okay, happy to do this. Oh, they've brought some Air Forces out here. So we have our heavy cruisers and the Sisney. I will accept, and we're going carrier hunting, which is could be tricky here because we have less air support. They have. Hang on. Did we never put planes in Cameron Bay? Well, that was incredibly foolish of me. Okay, so we have no air cover. They have some medium bombers. It is 11.5 hours till night time, and we're up against some carriers. I don't like these odds. Alright, Sisney, you're going to have to do some serious scouting for us. Where do we think they are? Interesting. We think they're towards their port, which is actually pretty rubbish, because it means if they do start taking damage, they can just run away. Okay, let's do that. Don't worry about night cap, heavy cap. Actually, I don't know where you go on board. Go. You've got just float plane scouts. Okay, so caps entirely irrelevant. Yes, stop launch float planes. I mean, I might send you south just to get out of the way. I'm going to send. I can control my heavy cruisers just yet. Okay, control now. Let's send them out east, due east. Oh, actually, never mind. That's just a destroyer. Okay. Let's go squad max till we find something. Oh, just destroyers. Not that interesting. Sisney, go east. Problem is, they now know where we are. You're doing an annoying job of just scouting for the French. Yeah, what an annoying little shadow. Okay, fair. Until we get a hey, this is where the carriers are, there's not a lot we can do. Huh. Oh, yes. Well, do you know what? Maybe we do go around this way. Where are they? So be what, a destroyer? A destroyer. One destroyer. Maybe that's all they have out here in terms of forces. In which case we just want to get out of the way before the bombers turn up. Oh. It was. What an absolutely pointless battle. Excellent. Hey! Awesome. The Triton has been commissioned. Beautiful. Another cheap destroyer? Yes, please. Yes, 8 we've got in this run now, which is actually really good. Okay, improvement in fleet tactics. Improvement in accuracy. Excellent. And no units in Santander, I'm okay with that. Cam Bay, yes. No, I'll do it myself. And you've got a new fighter for me, which goes further. A little bit further, not much. Range is much better, though. Sorry, slightly faster. A reasonable bit further. Not quite as tough. How do I feel about 13 nautical miles? Which is like 20% range. Lost toughness. No, I think I want to. I want stronger cap for just now, rather than having better escorts. So what? No, is the button I'm looking for. All right, Japan. You've been taking lessons from the US. Poof, over 2 years into the war, and you're like, I know. Now we'll get involved. Okay. Fine. That's where you want to run things. Let's go aircraft groups. We want to go Cam Bay. We absolutely need some planes here. Do I just want short of torpedo bombers? I certainly don't have full numbers everywhere. I don't worry about that. What a 20 do I want to bring? Oh, you're on reserve. Why are you on reserve? Active. You should all be active. How bizarre. This is a reasonable balanced one for a small base, so let's copy this air group and we'll drop them into Cam Bay. Yeah, that's fine. You can disband anyone's here because there isn't anyone here. And I'm also going to expand Cam Bay. Just in case the land combat continues. We'll buff this one out a little bit. Okay. Fine. 3 months till we get a better dive bomber. Hopefully a better dive bomber. Apart from that, we just continue. Okay, battle in support of land combat. Another small engagement. These are hurting me at the minute. Mainly because we end up having 2 destroyers. Ah, look, called it. Oh, I should also. I wonder if it's a divisional thing. But anyway, 2 destroyers. Hey, Puerto Negro exceeds their command check, so we should be able to add a destroyer. Wait. Okay. Except. Back enemy ships, because our destroyers probably won't be. Oh, nighttime, excellent. Unknown ship sighted. It's probably a destroyer. Oh, that's not though. Okay. What we're going to do is have a go at this guy. I'll maybe run it for 1 minute and then we're going to launch pretty much everything else, I think. Let's go. I think it's against you. I want a 128. Sure. I'll take a 115 as well. 123. Okay. Unlikely, but maybe gets him if he turns back. And we'll do that. Speed. Absolutely flood the water with torpedoes. That's a lot of torpedoes. I think he probably is going to escape before the he's going to exceed their torpedo range before we reach him potentially. But I'm hoping they spread. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? We didn't have a single one. Well, that felt disappointing. Really, not a single hit. We don't. Well, that was our kind of one attempt at a shotgun blast. Now we're just gonna hang around a little bit and see if our air friends can get any work done. We'll come over here, see if they are over here. Oh, hello. We've found them. We get some actual identification, please. There's a light cruiser we had. Okay, maybe a bit more understandable. We missed a lot of our shots. The classic Trude. Right, let's head down south. Nice and close to our air bases. Come on, planes. You're literally flying over top of them. They're here. You gonna attack? What is my Air Force doing? Lead them through the minefields, which they avoid. Hey, there we go. Dive bombers finally attacking these ships. We're claiming hit on the light cruiser. Now they're in a pretty bad place for this because we've got a few bases fairly nearby, so should be lots of planes coming now. He says, hopefully. I'm gonna say you can probably see them from the runway. Or perhaps not. Okay. Again, I have no desire of getting anywhere close to that light cruiser with my destroyers. Bad things that way happen. I would like to keep him interested enough so we hang around here. Though I'm not seeing many in the way of attacks, which is really, really disappointing. Come on, Air Force. Okay, I'm going to continue doing this. Actually, the thing's about to end. Oh, we actually have strayed a little bit too close, but got away with it. No, we'll stay at port for just now. Although perhaps we shouldn't have done, because it looks like we've taken a hit. And I'm being bombed. Awesome. Medium bombers from from the French bases are pummeling Cagliari. Okay. Can I... You're already detached. I wonder if I can just send you home. Okay, you've gone home, that's fine. I think I'm gonna theoretically lose this one for damage inflicted. I cannot believe how few attacks have been against these ships. Right, fine, just go in the port. I find myself frustrated at your inability to be useful. There's an airbase right here. Finally! Oh, so airships are attacking them. Okay. Claiming a destroyer hit and a light cruiser hit. We shall see. Our airship captains tend to claim a large volume of hits. Often not the case. More airships doing their thing. Okay. Damage to corvette, damage to light cruiser. Technically we win, but that was a bit disappointing to be honest. Okay, better armor. Nice to see. And oh, triple turrets everywhere. Good. So that removes the restrictions we were seeing when certain places you said you couldn't have a design over X speed or with extra torpedo protection system. Which is nice. Submarines, which we're not actually using. And huzzah! Get in. Alright, finally we've taken control of Cochin, China. Beautiful. Okay. So I don't need my planes at Cam Ranh Bay anymore after I've done all that nonsense. Only thing left to do then is invade Tonkin. Perfect. So if I stick on our... I was going to put it on the air ranges, can't do it in this map. I don't need any planes at St. Jacques. I probably don't need the planes at Cam Ranh Bay anymore. If I'm going to have anywhere, I probably want them at Da Nang. Why don't we go into... we don't want to do it. I want to go here. I want to build an airbase. In Da Nang. Build an airbase, please. And then we'll just shuffle the planes up. Presumably in St. Jacques, I have no one, and that's fine. I'm going to keep them there. No, I'm going to keep that as no one. That's not really a problem. Awesome. Okay, our Southeast Asia fleet is doing wonders. Mediterranean fleet is holding on, I suppose. Another battle in support of land combat, so something we do need to win. We've got just destroyers, because all we ever get is destroyers. Except, okay. Attack enemy ships, please, and actually attack them. And of course, it is nighttime. Okay. We have to defend the convoy. Unknown ships ahead. Oh my goodness, what or who or how are you? Right, well, you've just badly damaged the Malia. Is there any chance you don't even have the ability to fire? Okay, we want to advance just one turn, see if we can get an angle on this gentleman. Yeah, that looks not too bad. It's probably a destroyer. You really can't see anything. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating. Have you, gents, come off the eye control. Probably just destroyers on destroyers. But still not firing torpedoes. Oh, Malia is getting absolutely lit up here. I think one of these is likely to be a light cruiser at this rate. That one. We've hit it, but we're getting lots and lots of shots on us. Oh, and we're claiming this is a light cruiser. Okay. I don't suppose you can fire torpedoes at it, although you're... I don't really like that, but we'll give it a go. Fire a couple of things into water, we'll see where we go from there, we'll save the last vessel. Yeah, straight through, no hits. So why would we hit anything? Oh, although that one seems to be dead. How badly injured are you? Pretty badly, I think you're about to sink. Which is pretty disappointing. I'm not sure as much I can do about that. You'll slow down, come back towards the convoy. Let's slow down. Really, I want to wait for daylight. which is in not that long. Let's put a few of these onto AI control. Just to make my life a little easier. And you, I'm going to try and get home somewhere. There, go east. We really need to actually win the battle as well, which is frustrating. Hopeful our Air Force can do some damage and just get the points in our favour. Right. Suspect this is them coming in now. We're still in the... No, we're in full daylight. We're not even pre-dawn. What on earth are these? I'm sorry, is that actually a CV? Oh boy. Oh no, I don't care if you've got an injured person, they're getting detached. We've got to go after that. Who is it? Is it Malia? I didn't realize I had Japanese destroyers with me. Right, you, detach. Yeah, go home. Let's get you up to something like 30. As fast as you can. Oh, they're just AVs. That's not that interesting. Okay, we might just go after this lone destroyer then. Okay. Don't seem to be hitting anything at all. Oh, there we managed one shot. Good for us. I think he's probably going to run away because our engines are knackered. Alright, home we come. Alright, I got very excited for a minute there, but turns out not being worth it in the end. I think we're still going to come ahead because we've got all our transports. Just what we need for the land combat. Isn't really helping us change the overall balance. What are we reporting here? Transport. I somehow doubt that. Enemy aircraft attacking our corvettes. Bit petty, but okay. I'm going to sail down this coast and see what we can see. Let's be a bit careful here. What are these things? This is the AVs again. Ah yeah, this will be the AVs. Why not give chase? We've got not much else on. Okay, and airships are joining in. Presumably it won't take too much to sink these things. Okay, landing some hits now. Running out of ammo. Well, use it more efficiently then. If we can get close, we're just going to launch torpedoes at them. Something like that's probably not terrible. You've got some torpedoes. Let's fire at you. Go, go, go. And of course, we missed with them all, but it did die, so that's okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. Any of you guys have torpedoes left? You've got one salvo. I don't really like that angle, to be honest, so maybe we'll hold on to those. Use them anyway. Okay, we'll just use our guns to kill it. Good. Alright, we've got you outnumbered. Let's see if we can use superior gunnery here. Oh, apart from that, I'm out of ammo. Although we still have a 2v1. Velasco's almost out of ammo. But we got it. Alright, well, you know, 2 of these, I'll take it. It's better than punch in the face. They'll definitely give us the victory. At least we sunk something. I feel like we're not sinking very much recently. Our battleships and battlecruisers have done almost nothing this episode. I'm not even sure there's been a fight. But there you go. 2 destroyers, 2 AVs, and we didn't lose a single ship. I'll take that. So I guess it wasn't cruisers we saw, it was just the AVs, the larger shapes. Major victory. Feels a bit much. Okay. War loans. Beautiful. French floatplane scout. Okay. Weight saving machinery. That was nice. And we've made some advances into quadruple turrets. So our quadruple turrets are improved. Not that we have any. But we'll lose the rate of fire penalty. So if we want to use them, we can. And Britain keeps making good planes. A Triton, who's literally come out of dock, I think worked up and nothing else, has been hit by a submarine. Now, I suspect the reason that they got hit was because they're sitting in Northern Europe with no screens. So that's really my own fault for not moving down to Mediterranean. I'm just thankful they weren't sunk, to be honest. That would have been a pretty harsh blow. Okay, we're still losing a little bit of money, but not too much. We've got some corvettes on the way. Actually, they're still 7 months away. Jeez. Okay. And the war continues. Let's run one more turn, I think. Ahaha! What a great turn to embark on as well. Do you have a battleship out here? I don't think you do. No, you don't. Huzzah! Are you going to decline this as well? You decline that as well. Beautiful. This is going to be a we decline it, and we're going to give them 700 VP. And this one, we are going to have to fight. But it's rubbish. 2 destroyers. Okay, well, I'm going to do the usual of run around and hide. And I won't even bore you with any of this. I'm just going to come back at the end. And there we have it. The usual kind of thing happened. We got some air attacks. It looks like we actually hit it there. But it was a light cruiser, so I had no real desire to try and close on it with my destroyers. So we kind of kept it in visual range and just shadowed it. We can have a look to see what actually hit it. That's the wrong one. Where are you, light cruiser? Here we go with Trude. Namesake of a class. 2 bomb hits from dive bombers or... Yeah, 2 Japanese dive bombers, a couple of hits. 250 pounds. Yeah. That's why we need bigger bombs than dive bombers, to be honest. Major victory, it seems ridiculous. The latest army offensive was halted by the enemy after 200-yard advance. Ugh. Brutal. They want to talk about peace. Now, interestingly, we could take the peace here. We've got, we've taken a chunk of Vietnam from them. And so even if we, theoretically peaced with no change of borders, we get to keep what we've taken already. So it's not terrible, but it would be nice to complete the control of Southeast Asia. We do have our ally Japan on the go now. I don't feel threatened by their Mediterranean fleet. So I'm going to say we're going to keep bullish on this. But it's not to be. A peace is concluded with our side getting large territories and considerable war reps. Oh, hello. 8. We get ourselves an 8. Well, I'm going to take a bunch of money as war reps. Can I change the map? That's disappointing. But I'm tempted to take Tunisia, and that's essentially the entirety of the French holdings in the Mediterranean. Which is good, because the Mediterranean is going to get harder and harder and harder and harder to do anything in because of the growth of airplanes and air power. And would allow us, if we have a future war with France, to concentrate again our operations really overseas. What else could we do? Well, yeah, we could take Tonkin, which we were invading, or we could grab some other random bits and pieces, potentially to open the way for other possessions. Whereas the Antilles in the Caribbean, but I'd say I want to keep some war reps to keep boosting our economy. So I think we're just going to do this. If we have a future with France, we can look at securing Tonkin and the Antilles through naval invasion, and then we'll go from there. Huzzah! Tunisia is ceded from France to Spain. We get a destroyer back. Oh, Ventaba, I didn't even know you were in prison. But hey, you're home now. And we finally get a dive bomber. Okay, who can carry much improved bomb loads. Hugely improved bomb loads. Excellent. So your ranges, so this one has the most range. Is tougher, slightly less maneuverable, but I think you, my friend, are the winner. Huzzah! Look at that. Look at that beautiful bit of Spain. So really, that's all I'm really interested for in terms of Mediterranean. You know, okay, we could go and steal some bits from Britain. I think maybe, actually, it's fair. At some point, we should go after Gibraltar if we get ourselves confident we can tackle the British. But that's a little bit away, I think, from the burnt out husk of a fleet we currently control. We've still got our holdings in the Caribbean. The US took actually Havana proper, or Cuba proper. We lost that to rebellion. We can always come back and take the Antilles from France if we wish. And yeah, Tonkin. That's looking pretty good. There's lots of Spanish flags around the place. That makes me happy. Our budget's in a bit of trouble. I'll have to go in and do all the fixing of that, but I'll do that in between episodes. So a really successful conclusion to the war, which looked like it was going really badly at one point when we got our whole air fleet savaged. And that's, I think, we'll definitely go on a few years of peace. Let's rebuild ourselves some fleet carriers, rebuild ourselves some light cruisers, get ourselves some kind of fleet again. I mean, if we look at the almanac here, purely on fleet tonnage, we're seeing at 240. You know, Germany's up at 560. Even Austria-Hungary has got 50% more than us. Britain has like 3 times, if not 4 times what we have. Italy's got a good chunk more. France is on par, but that makes sense because we've been taking lumps of each other. You know, America's 2.5 times. China, why is your fleet so small? Oh my God, you've got no money. I knew China was in a rough state, but that is well, that's taking the biscuit. Okay. And Japan there has not quite double our fleet, despite the same naval budget. So yeah, we've taken a real hitting. So yes, we're going to continue. I'm going to decide what the next target is, and we are we're starting to run short of opponents. I think at some point we're going to have to move up a tier. So really, we've graduated from the kind of Italy, Austria-Hungary tier, and we're now in the France, Japan, Germany tier. I kind of include them 3 in the kind of similar. Germany's obviously a wee bit further ahead, and then if we want to go up again, it's Britain and US. But that's a big ask. But we'll call it for just now. I'm really pleased by the way that has ended. And yeah, I'm looking forward to consolidating our holdings in the future. I'll see you then. Cheerio.